Hey, stock market gods, how are you? I'm good, thanks. It's Jeremy. Yeah. Hey, I was asking if maybe you could do me a little favor. Yeah, do you think you could just drop the stock market by like 8 to 10%? Especially the NASDAQ, especially tech stocks. You can do that for me? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Hey, one other thing. Do you think you could please just put GoPro shares at $25 a share? Hello? Hello? Damn it. Great day, subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Jeremy. This is a financial education channel, and we gotta talk, guys. Tech stocks have gotten absolutely destroyed today. We gotta look at so many of these tech stocks that just got absolutely nailed today. Now, I am loving this. I am absolutely loving this, and I feel like I'm the only one in the entire stock market who's long, meaning I don't have any short positions. I don't have any short-term puts. I don't have any shorts on stocks, but I am loving what happened today, and I want a lot more of this. I would like 5 or 6 straight days of exactly what happened today to happen again and again and again, guys, because we need a market correction. This market has crept into overvaluation, and I don't like it. And I know so many people they don't want to take the short-term pain. They don't want to take the short-term pain for the long-term gain. And it amazes me. And money is like one of the only situations in life where I find people just don't want to take the short-term pain for the long-term gain. Like imagine if Michael Jordan said, "Oh, coach, I just started to sweat a little bit. We're going to have to stop today's practice." Like imagine if Usain Bolt said, "Oh, coach, my heart's beating a little fast. We're going to have to stop today's practice. My legs are a little tired." Like what other situation in life would people not take the short-term gain, short-term loss, for a long-term gain in the end? That's exactly what I want to do. I'm accepting. If all my stocks went down some, I'm cool with that because there's a ton of other stocks out there that I absolutely love, and they're ridiculously overvalued right now. Ridiculously overvalued, even after today's drop. So many stocks I look out there and I'm just like, I would love to be invested in that. But it's at a ridiculous price. It's like going to the store and you want to find yourself a new t-shirt. And you expect that t-shirt to be 20 or 30 bucks and the store is trying to sell it for 150 and you're like, what the hell, man? I love that shirt, but it's $150. What makes that shirt so special that it deserves $150? A fair price is $30 for that shirt. So that's how I'm feeling right now, guys. Now let's look at some of these stocks that just got absolutely creamed. So all these screenshots I took with about an hour left in the market trading day, so I'm not sure if these stocks got worse as the trading day went on or they got better, but this is what we have with about an hour to go. So Google went down around 4% today. We have Cruise, Cirrus Logic, the main Apple supplier, that went down about 7% today. Then we had Snapchat went down over 4% today. Qualcomm just dipped about 2%. Micron Technologies dipped 7.5%. Ambarella, chip supplier for a lot of DJI products, GoPro products, and some of those, they dropped almost 6% today. Facebook, the ultimate beast, dropped over 4%. Amazon dropped about 4%. What else do we have here? AMD dropped about 8%. Apple dropped almost 5%, as taking this screenshot. Nvidia dropped 10%, $16 a share, and that stock has just been an animal. Alibaba, the biggest retailer in China, dropped over 3%. Zillow dropped 2%. Skyworks Solutions dropped almost 5% there. Twitter dropped over 5%. Activision Blizzard dropped about 5%. eBay dropped 3.5%. All told, the NASDAQ lost about 2.39% as of when I took this screenshot. Once again, I don't know if it got better. But then you look at the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones hardly dropped today. S&P had a little bit of a bad day, but not like horrible. But the NASDAQ has been a huge outperformer. If you look at how much the NASDAQ is up versus the S&P and versus the Dow, it's not even comparable. The NASDAQ has outperformed them by a ridiculous ratio. I mean, we looked at last week on the Stock Market Weekly Recap, I believe the NASDAQ was up something like 17 or 18% year to date when the S&P and the Dow was up like more to like 8-9%. So the NASDAQ is like just gone ridiculous. And we've crept into, like I said, we've crept into low overvaluation. Not a ridiculous overvaluation, but low overvaluation. And the question for you people out there is, do you want to be known in a market that is overvalued? Is that the type of stock market you want to participate in? A stock market that's overvalued? Or do you want to participate in a stock market that's fairly valued or undervalued? I would much rather be in the fairly valued one. And personally, like, I hate being, labeled in a market that is technically a little overvalued because, and some people say it's extremely overvalued, like there's all different wide-ranging opinions on that, right? But most people would say it's at least slightly overvalued. So my question is, why do I want to be known in a market like that? Like, all that setting things up is to get severely overvalued, and then you know what happens when you get severely overvalued? You end up having a stock market crash, not a correction, not like a little bit of short-term pain. I'm talking a massive amount of short-term pain. And you know what happens when that pain happens is then a ton of people get killed, a ton of people get destroyed in the market, a ton of people leave the market forever, or at least until the next bull market or something like that comes along. I don't want to see that situation. I don't want to see a situation where people lose massive amounts of money. I would rather just see us all have our accounts dip a little bit in the short term, and then we get to a fair market valuation, and then we can start rising again as the years go on. Instead of this, so far up here, instead of, 90% plus companies I look at are overvalued, guys, from big ones to small ones to tech ones to ones that aren't even profitable. Like the amount of overvaluation is absurd in the stock market. So I'm welcoming this. Now, will this continue? Is this whole stock market correction, is this going to continue? Or it's not even a stock market correction. Today's just a rough day. It's not a stock market correction unless we drop another 8-10%. Then we're talking stock market correction. So will it continue on? I have no clue. I really don't. I wish I knew. If I knew this would continue on, I'd be placing short positions right now. I'd be buying short-term puts and things like that right now, guys, if I knew that. We don't know if that's going to continue, but I will say what happened here on Friday should have happened last Friday when the horrible non-farm payroll came out. Well, there was 138,000 non-farm payroll when 185,000 was expected. What happened today was supposed to happen last Friday, and yet last Friday the market still went up, and it's just like, what is going on? Like, when bad news is good news and good news is great news, it's just the whole market's off its whack. So I'm welcoming today, and let's just all hope for another week or two of this pain, short-term pain, guys, and then we can all buy stocks at a cheaper value. And that's the name of the game: buy stocks for cheap and sell them for high prices. So that's what I'm hoping, and we'll see what happens. So don't like take it as a negative thing, or oh my gosh, the stocks are going down. Like, don't feel bad about it, guys. Just, oh, my account went down $500 today. Oh, my account went down $5,000 today. Oh, I lost $50 today, or whatever. You can make it all back. It's, as long as you buy on the dips, and when those dips come and you're buying, as long as the stocks continue to rise after that, you will make a lot more money in the long run, guys. So take the short-term pain, especially if you're young. Like, I'm planning on being in the market for another 50 years. Like, do I really care what happens tomorrow or the next day or even the next month or even the next 6 months? Like, I'm in the market for the long term. So, unless you're a day trader or a short-term trader or something like that, like, or you live off your earnings from the stock market, like, why do you care what the market's at tomorrow? Like, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. If you just came across this channel, you may want to subscribe. We talk personal finance on the channel. We talk entrepreneurship. I'm an actual business owner. I give away so many business tips. We talk the stock market more than anything. I wasn't even planning on doing this video today. I actually had a pretty cool video that was supposed to come out. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know what that video is. That video will end up coming out probably Sunday instead, because tomorrow we got the stock market weekly recap to come out. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day.